Okay, I learned my lesson from yesterday. I opened a window because I don't want to be like a dog trapped in a car in the summer. I will die from this heat if I do that. But anyways, moving on. Leg day. We'll see what we get to in there, but it's quads and glutes, and that's it. So a little advice for anyone that wants to lose weight. I know I gave like the same advice yesterday, but if you're too overwhelmed with starting your weight loss journey, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to work out, what gym to go to. Should I do cardio before or after? Should I do cardio separately? What kind of cardio should I do? What kind of weight training should I do? How many sets? How many reps? All this kind of stuff. If you want to lose fat, when I say lose weight, I'm talking about lose fat. There is a difference. Screw all that stuff, okay? You don't want to concentrate on the cardio aspect, the gym aspect, supplements, all this kind of stuff. Your first focus should be your diet. You can lose all that weight never having stepped in a gym. If you want to gain muscle while you're losing weight or retain as much muscle as possible, then yeah, go to the gym. But even in the beginning, it doesn't matter so much. So the first thing, your first step should be finding out how many calories your maintenance is. Maintenance meaning how many calories you can eat in a day and not lose weight or gain weight. Okay? So you can look up online. All you have to type in is a TDEE calculator. You type in your height, your weight, your age, your level of activity, and that'll give you a rough estimate of what your number is. Now, if you don't have some extenuating circumstance like hypothyroidism or hyperthyroidism, it should be generally pretty accurate. So take that number, okay? And you can take a few hundred, like 200 to 500 calories off of that number and eat that many calories for the next week or two. Okay? And then if you see the scale going down, good. Now, if you see a crazy amount of weight coming off, it depends on how much you weigh. Okay? Because if you weigh 400 pounds, you're going to shed a lot of weight, a lot of fat, very fast. But if you're only trying to lose 10 pounds, you're not going to really lose too much weight too fast. So basically, if you see the scale starting to go down, then you're on the right track. Okay? So don't even worry about protein intake and all that stuff. Don't overcomplicate things. That's how you're going to confuse yourself. That's how you're going to overwhelm yourself. And that's how you're going to lose track of your goal and give up. And the whole point of this is to not give up. So find your TDEE, which is how many calories you can eat in a day, and then go in a slight deficit. Don't go in a crazy deficit, because if you go in a crazy deficit, it is not sustainable. All right? Go in a slight deficit, 200, 300, 400, 500 calories. Stick to that. Now, after a few weeks, it's been working. Then you can start thinking about, okay, maybe I'll go to the gym. All right? So you can add a little more into your weight loss routine. You can start adding, maybe you go to the gym, you don't want to lift weights yet, you do a little cardio. You don't have to go sprinting. You don't have to go on the bike and just full on, I'm running the Tour de France. No. Go and do some moderate cardio. Something where you can do it and still maintain a conversation, just be a little out of breath. Okay? Baby steps. I've been saying this a lot recently. Baby steps. You want to keep this as sustainable as possible. You don't want to crash diet. You don't want to go insane at the gym. You want to love the process, okay? Because it's going to start off, you're going to be like, this sucks. But if you do it gradually, you will love the process. And you will get so much further when you love the process. If you hate the process, you will not get too far. You do not want to be miserable every time you step into the gym. Every time you step into the gym and out of the gym, you should feel like a sense of accomplishment, a sense of pride. All right, not every single time. That's the goal. But most of the time, I am sweating. I am wearing a very light, short sleeve sweater. It's very thin and a very thin shirt underneath, and I am sweating. But anyways, so that is your jumping off point. All right? Don't do too much. Focus on your diet. Weight loss is the majority of it is diet. You can't outwork a bad diet. I've said it time and time again, and you've probably heard it countless times, and it rings true. That's why people keep saying it. So focus on your diet, and then from there, you can slowly start adding cardio, weightlifting, count your protein, all that good stuff. All right? But you just need a jumping off point. Okay? That is my advice to anyone who is now deciding to start their weight loss journey. And also, start today. Like I said yesterday, start today. Don't start tomorrow, okay? Do you know how many times I myself personally have like bargained with myself of, oh, okay, today I'm going to eat like shit because tomorrow I'm going to start losing weight. Thousands. I've done that thousands of times. I've almost never followed through. I actually have never really followed through. Why did you follow through this time? Because I almost died. Because I had a stroke. Because the doctors told me you need to lose weight or else you're going to die. And you're going to have to go on crazy medications. So you don't want to be in that same situation. So don't bargain with yourself. If maybe you're on a weight loss journey already and you want to have a cheat day and you go, you know what, I'm going to go crazy at the gym tomorrow. So I'm going to have a big cheat day today. Okay, you know what? You don't even have to go crazy at the gym tomorrow. Because then you might be extra tired, and then maybe you want to take an extra rest day, and then that rest day will lead to more, and then you stop going. Take the cheat day. Whatever. It's one cheat day. And then go back to the regularly scheduled routine. Okay? That's my little tip of the day. All right. Let's get in there and do some legs. Ooh. I'm drinking a very warm pop that was just sitting in my car all day. All right, I'll see you in a sec. All right, so obviously we're gonna do squats. They have become a staple for leg day for quads. I might switch out other exercises like sissy squats, leg extensions, leg press, but squats to failure are here to stay for the foreseeable future. I find them to be very effective. So we're going to do at least 2 sets of this and then move on. I might do 3, maybe 4. Maybe if I do 4, that's going to be my entire quad workout, and then I'll move on to glutes. But we'll see what I feel like doing. Moving on, we're doing leg extensions. As much as each set is exhausting and my legs are burning and I feel like I can't stand, I'm gonna superset it with some sissy squats. We'll see if I can even get one out after a set of leg extensions. It's all a learning experience. Have fun. Okay. So, I forgot to mention that if you notice how drenched my shirt is, the entire shirt is discolored because it's completely wet, except for maybe this little bit over here. It's because I did 2 hours of cardio before my leg day. Did an hour on the bike, an hour on the incline, or treadmill. That was just a decision I made on the fly. I did my cardio, and then I was like, oh, it's been 30 minutes. I still feel pretty good. So I did 30 more minutes on the bike. And then following that, I was like, I still feel pretty good. Let's burn some extra calories today. And I proceeded to do an hour on the treadmill. So I once again went a little crazy with cardio. What can you do? All right. All right, quads done. All right, I'm gonna give this little spiel right now. So sometimes I'll look in the mirror, I'll catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror, and I'll put myself down in my head. Not all the time, but sometimes, maybe like half of the time, maybe a little more than half. The other half, I'm just neutral. It's just, oh, it's my reflection. Rarely do I compliment myself. But you got to remember, I'm trying to have a more positive outlook on everything in general, especially on my own appearance. I'm trying not to be so hard on myself, because all that negativity can't be good for your mental health. So always remember that, there's always somebody who would look at you and admire your physique. So although you may look at me, or people may look at me and make fun of me and think, oh, that guy's out of shape, or that guy's fat, or that guy's not very muscular, me from 10 years ago would see my physique and think of it as a distant dream, something that I could only hope to attain, and I have attained it. And myself right now, hopefully a year from now, I will look at that physique and think the same thing. But it's the same for others. So you may look at yourself in a negative light, but there are countless people who will look at you and admire what you've accomplished, admire your physique, admire other aspects about you. So don't be so hard on yourself. Okay? There's enough criticism out there from external sources. It doesn't need to be internal as well. All right, so we're gonna finish with RDLs on the barbell. Okay? Okay. Ooh. That's enough of that. I'm gonna do probably two more sets, but I'll catch you in the change room in just a second. Okay, the other bathroom's taken, so I gotta use this one. It's a little tighter, but it's okay. Let's check out the leg pump. Right leg. Ooh, there it is. Left leg. Okay, so I wanted to elaborate a little bit about what I was saying with the whole seeing your reflection and being negative. I mean, if you're instinctively, your reaction is a negative reaction, and to put yourself down, it's not like you can just change that right away. But when you see yourself and you catch your reflection and you start to put yourself down, catch yourself, stop it. You can have that instinctive thought, but then you can consciously put an end to it and then follow that up with a positive thought. You know, point out something you do like, or something that you admire, or something that you're happy with. So, like earlier, I caught my reflection from the side and I just saw like a little boob, and I was just like, instinctively, I was like, oh, look at that man boob. It's so fat. But I caught it. And then I changed it to, wow, it's actually a lot less fat than it used to be. You've come a long way. I think it's important to kind of take a step back and appreciate what you've done. Even if you're only a month into your weight loss journey, if you've been consistent, there is something to be admired there. A month is a big deal. A month is better than nothing. A week is better than nothing. Even one day is better than nothing. So don't be so hard on yourself, but don't be too easy on yourself either, okay? All right, that's enough talking. That was a good leg day. I'll see you tomorrow for chest day. Have a good one, all right? Make sure you stay consistent, or as consistent as possible. Catch you later.